Now we have went from a game and engage to earn ecosystem over to a real DeFi project that have DEX live and a lot of blockchain utility. And next in the line, we are gonna switch the genre a little bit. So Foxy, a Wall Street Satoshi meme. Let's hear a little bit about what you are building.
Okay, hey Lars. First of all, thank you very much for hosting the second summit. I think these are really, really good initiatives, and it's great once again to see all these really cool projects, especially Green Cat. And Marcus, once again, kudos to your launch. That's pretty amazing, bro. And the quality of projects I'm seeing on here, Lars, the quality of the projects is just fantastic. So this is super cool to see. So let me start with a quick introduction. I am the Foxy dev. Really a team of one with some support on the tech side from my wife, who's a software engineer, a networking expert, and a college educator. So she provides me a lot of moral support, and she's okay with a lot of the time and the hours that I spend working away on this project. So that's really fantastic for me. It gives me a lot of support at home. Also, I've met this guy online called Joey. His name is Joey. He's the tech addict. And he's done some dev work for me. I've invited him to the summit, but I don't see him in the list there today. He's a pretty big YouTube guy. He's got a big YouTube following, and he's got some really successful crypto project launches behind him. So he's done very well for himself in the crypto space, and he helps me occasionally. I have had an interest in crypto pretty much since the early days of Bitcoin. I didn't buy pizza with it, but I did sell way too early. I've been involved in the crypto space for a number of years. I participated in various crypto, NFT, metaverse projects. So I'm kind of new at launching my own projects, and I'm still learning. I'm learning HTML, I'm learning JavaScript, I'm learning Solidity, Photoshop, and all the tools, but this really isn't my first rodeo. My aim is to bring value and innovation and eyes to Roberta because I think it is a great project. And we will potentially see great returns to Foxy holders and the Roberta community. It is you people here, your projects, that are bringing real value to Roberta. This will drive up the value of the Roberta coin, which benefits the whole community. I encourage you to support these projects, and for what I'm seeing here, like I said earlier, from what I'm seeing here, there are some super cool projects here. I didn't see Green Folio and I didn't see RoboSnipe in the list of speakers today. They were at the first summit, but there's some pretty cool projects that are launching, I think, pretty soon on Roberta, Green Cats, of course, and others are coming, I know. Knowing Foxy that I'm always working or planning work, always spending a lot of my time, my free time, behind the scenes to make this project an outstanding success, and that's for you. The inspiration comes from the GameStop saga, Wall Street bets, and then Wall Street memes. After taking a close look, I believe in the whole Wall Street bets ethos. There needs to be some mechanism out there for the little guy to be successful. In the financial world, that's tough because you're up against the big financial machines with almost bottomless pits of money. In crypto and the DeFi world, it's a little easier, but you need to do a lot of research. And of course, you need to always be diligent. I want to create an entire ecosystem, not just a meme token, for earning active and passive income. So I have utilities. I'll be adding for hold rewards, casual gaming, maybe a lending DApp, a meme DEX, NFTs, NFT rewards. And I'm pretty excited to hear RYI Unity saying that you've got some utility there for NFT rewards, because that's something that I really want to do with my NFTs, not just have a PNG that you can hold and put in your pocket, but something that adds value, or that has value to you. And that's maybe going to earn you a little bit of Roberta as well. I want to promote DeFi education for successful trading, particularly in the meme space, because I think large gains can be made fairly quickly. I'll just caveat that it is possible, but it is a gamble too, like buying any stock. Take a look at Tesla. Take a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA just did a 10-for-1 split. It looked really good. It looked like a good buy, but now the stock is down. So anybody who bought the split is either even or in the red. So it's always a gamble. It's always a risk. A couple of memes should always be, I think, part of your crypto portfolio, but you need to choose wisely. So how do you mitigate the downside? You mitigate with research. We always talk about DYOR in the crypto space. Do your own research so you can make well-informed decisions, not just ape into something because your buddy on X did it. That's a recipe for disaster. If you're following the crowd generally, you're already too late. We're going to help give you the tools and the information to make good decisions. And now with bots like RoboSnipe coming, with Greenfolio coming, well, it's not the point and shoot solution to $1 million crypto portfolios. It looks like these will be powerful tools for your toolbox, but you need to have a strategy and you need to know how to tell the bot how to trade your strategy. So I just want to read something to you here that I thought was pretty interesting. This is a news article from Crypto Basics, June 10th, 2024. According to data from Crypto DCA, consistently investing $100 weekly from August 2020 to the current month, and that is June 2024, would have resulted in a total investment of $19,800. However, the remarkable aspect lies in the investment's growth. During this period, the portfolio value would have skyrocketed to $641.78 million, reflecting an impressive growth rate of approximately 3.2 million%. That you cannot do with stocks. That you can do with crypto if you do your homework. That, by the way, was Shiba Inu. Of course, hindsight is 2020. The point here is that this couldn't have been done with stocks. Even a stock like NVIDIA, not possible. But it is possible with a meme coin. Think about it. My plan is to launch with a low market cap that allows a lot more buyers to buy a lot more tokens, and then to grow slow and steady, adding utility that adds value to the token along the way. In a perfect world, a target steady state market cap would look something like $100 million. That would be absolutely fantastic. That would be an awesome return for early adopters. And I would say, as we build a great community around this token, and as the Roberna community and ecosystem grows, I would say a lofty goal, but I think an achievable one. I relate it somewhat to buying a small cap company on the stock market. Higher risk, yes, but higher rewards. And if you spend the time and do your research, you can mitigate the risk somewhat by carefully choosing the projects you want to be involved in. I chose Roberna. You chose Roberna. I hope you choose Foxy too. So dream big, invest a few of your Roberna tokens in Foxy. It doesn't need to be much. Help us build and grow the Foxy community, and help us build and grow the Roberna community as well. It's a win-win. I will also suggest collaborations here. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Lars, you talked about collaborations earlier. Share links on websites, token swaps, for example, are things we can do. So if anybody is interested, please let me know. I can help maybe facilitate some of that if there are projects here that don't know where to start or where to go. My new bro, Tony at Global Playground, and I see Global Playground is here, would probably be happy to help you as well. I'm speaking for him, but he would probably be happy to help you as well, because it was Tony who suggested to me after the last summit that we do a link share. And then after that, he suggested, hey, let's do a token swap. I think it's a great idea. I think community supporting community is good and everybody wins. In the spirit of collaboration, I see, Marcus, you don't have a website. I would be happy to do a website for you. Maybe we can swap for some in-game development or promo or something, but hey, bro, I'd be happy to do a website for you. And I think you probably should have one. So things like that, I think we can do. There's no cost to us, and it's great for the community. Also, RYI, I do want to talk to you. I didn't know the extent of your offerings here, but you mentioned NFT staking, that I'm interested. Possibly a games collab, hey, that I'm interested in. Because I think those things will add value to the Foxy token and the Foxy NFTs. And I think that's good for the holders, and again, good for the community. So it is you and I, everyone here, not Roberna. Roberna is just a blockchain and doesn't care, who will make Roberna great by promoting it and marketing it. In fact, we need to do this to get the tier 1 sex listings that will propel Roberna's market cap to the moon. And we know that's going to happen, but Roberna needs our help. So the whole idea, backtracking a little bit, Lars, you mentioned Wisdom, Wall Street, Satoshi Media. So that was before Foxy, really, and that was a project that I started maybe about a year ago. So the idea there was to be there for the little guy, to enable the little guy to make life-changing gains, and to have a legacy to pass on, to pass down for future generations. I know that sounds pretty idealistic, but I believe it can be done. And that is exactly why I'm here and why I started this project. Rather than just being a consumer, I mean, I could just hold my Roberna tokens and wait, and I'm quite sure they'll be worth a lot more money a year or 2 years from now. But I want to do something that has potential to make a difference, a big difference. So correct me if I'm wrong, Lars. I don't think this is far off what Roberna is wanting to do with its PoE, DPoE mechanism, share the wealth, the validator rewards. You're not just a green blockchain, but you're an inclusive blockchain. So unintentionally, I think I just inherently support that ethos. And as fate has it, Tether Moon, which I bought and forgot about, not even sure how long ago, but in crypto years, it's eons, I'm pretty sure, morphed into Roberna, and here we are. It's fate. Like Roberna is probably very personal for you, Lars. It's your baby, so is this for me. I would love to be able to say that I helped people and made a difference in their lives, and that we all had fun along the way. So I'm deeply committed to making this something great. Commitment alone, of course, doesn't ensure success, but commitment backed by a great community certainly increases the odds. Holders will benefit by getting in early and holding, taking advantage of the education and the value-added dApps that we're going to make along the way. I know it's easier said than done. I understand that the bottom line, I understand that's the bottom line, that there's a way to reap your WOW returns, and that is to hold for the long term. Like I've been holding Roberna tokens basically as long as they've existed. I'm not selling anytime soon. We're very early in the crypto space. And of course, we're very early in Roberna, and you're very early in Foxy because Foxy hasn't even launched yet.
Amazing presentation, my friend. So I would just start in with a few questions. As you mentioned, the last sentence, Foxy haven't launched yet. When are you planning to go live?
So I am planning to launch the NFTs within a week. So watch for the NFTs. I was really hoping, Lars, that the marketplace would be up and running by now so we can really complete the testing, but it doesn't need to be. So I'm going to launch the NFTs within a week. The idea is the NFTs are going to be a limited edition NFT collection. The proceeds from the NFTs are going to help me fund the liquidity pool for Foxy. And then shortly after the NFTs launch, give it a week or so, Foxy is going to launch. So we're looking at mid-July. I forget the date. I wrote a date down on my calendar, but we're looking at mid-July. Foxy is coming to the Roberna chain.
Okay, amazing. So mid-July, that's very soon. In regards to your comment on the marketplace, it's currently in testing for the ArborSwap team. The developers are currently sitting and testing it. They have just made some upgrades to the codes, and there was actually deployed a new contract during this summit. I just got a message from one of the developers. So I think if you can hold off for another week, maybe, so approximately 2 weeks, then I think the marketplace will be live, at least for you to test, so you can verify everything. And yeah, mid-July for Foxy to come live, that's extremely Interesting. Any last comments that you would like to come with before I ask the community for questions?
Yeah, sure. Not a problem delaying the launch a week or so if the marketplace is going to be up. It would be nice really to complete the testing and do a final and thorough testing with the marketplace up and running. So no issues with that. And yes, Foxy, no more delays. No more delays, everyone. Foxy is coming mid-July, and pretty excited. I'm getting pretty excited right now to get Foxy launched and up and running on Roberta.
Okay, amazing, amazing. So I can see we have hands up from a few people. I will let you get to start. Dennis, you have the hands raised.
Yeah. So nice presentation, Foxy. For our NFT suite, we also have an NFT marketplace and attached to it. So that's diverse markets for you. We sell on ArboSwap and also sell on our marketplace. So that's two marketplaces for you to sell your NFT. So I just followed you. Please follow back.
Yeah, thanks very much, Dan. I'll definitely follow you and definitely want to connect to you and talk to you about that. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Baby Pepe, you have your hands up as well.
Sorry, I didn't even know that the hand was raised. I was going to raise it though. I just saw Green Cat was going to say something. Pretty cool stuff. I like what you're saying and how you're doing the whole NFT thing and raising for the LP and all that. Really, really cool to see you create a project like this. And I just want to make a quick comment. I really like your PFP. I think that's a real cool looking, catchy PFP. So great stuff, man. And exciting to hear what you had to say.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, Marcus.
Hey, just wanted to say good presentation, and I apologize if I didn't catch this if you mentioned it, but when you launch your NFTs, those are going to be on Roberta Chain, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I really want to do everything on Roberta Chain as much as possible. I did do a test launch on Solana with my Richie Rich token, and that was really just to draw eyes to Roberta, to be honest, and it actually worked quite well. So yes, Roberta Chain is the focus.
Okay, and then you can buy them with Roberta. Do you know how, like, what's going to be like the cost? Do you know?
So the NFTs I'm going to sell for $25 a piece. So whatever that works out to in Roberta, I'm not sure exactly. I haven't done the math yet. But they will go for $25 a piece. There will be a whitelist. So I'll DM you. I'll get you to fire me off an address, and I'll put you on the whitelist. Lars as well. There's a few others I've asked already. So I want to have a whitelist that we'll start with the whitelist. Everybody who's on the whitelist will get their tokens first. And then we'll go to the pre-sale. The pre-sale will be $25. I know we kind of talked about this before a little bit, Marcus. The other thing, and yeah, I brought the price down a little bit, but I increased the number of tokens. So the idea is to make it exclusive, somewhat exclusive, but a reasonable number that I think we can reasonably put to the liquidity pool, right? So the other thing I mentioned is a website. If you want a website, I'm certainly happy to do that for you. I could have something for you in a couple of days. I think it's probably something you need, maybe not absolutely necessary today, but I think it's kind of something you need. And I'd be happy to work with you on that one. And if you want to do like a swap or a barter or something, maybe some in-game promo or something, whatever, we can sort out for that.
Yeah, we'll talk soon, man. A website is definitely something we've discussed. It wasn't something we thought we needed right in the beginning. But yeah, let's chat later after this summit, man. I appreciate that offer, and best of luck to you guys. And I'm probably gonna have to load up on some more Roberta so I can buy some NFTs.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
Amazing, amazing. I do know, Marcus, you have a love for NFTs, right? We have known each other for some time, and you do love NFTs.
I'm what you call a recovered addict of it.
That's kind of funny.
Like, I have so many NFTs, man. But I love them all. I don't care. I don't think I've ever even sold one or tried. So I just, I buy them to support projects and teams I like it most of the time. But yeah, I do love the art. I'm really into art, man. Creativity is always something I like. So yeah, I'll be I'll be buying a few.
Well, the first one's on me, Marcus. I'll get you on the wait list.
Let's go. All right, brother. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Foxy, any last words before we move forward in the summit?
No, just thanks again, Lars, for the invite. A pleasure speaking to everybody here. Super excited for Roberta and all these great projects. Fantastic.
Amazing, amazing. Thanks a lot for your presentation. We are looking forward to get you live inside of our ecosystem for Roborna, and it's gonna be interesting. I think you'll be one of the first NFT collections, definitely not one of the last, but you will be one of the first collections to launch on the Roborna blockchain, and we appreciate a lot your support.